At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability, ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
All right, so Trump's sentencing.
Yeah.
Big news, right?
Huge. Everyone's talking about it.
Exactly. And it feels like, I don't know about you, but I've been seeing all these terms, legal jargon flying around, unconditional discharge. What even is that?
Yeah. No, it sounds pretty tame when you just hear it, right?
Right. Mostly like a pat on the back.
Yeah, sort of. But, the thing is, this is huge historically.
Because it's the first time.
A former president, yeah, a former U.S. president convicted of a crime. Never happened before.
And that's what we're going to deep dive into today. We've got news articles, court documents, people's opinions from all over, even searched some Supreme Court stuff related to Trump.
Lots to unpack.
Definitely. So the question is, what does this actually mean?
Yeah.
Not just legally, but for the future,
Absolutely. Okay, so unconditional discharge. Basically, in this case, it means no jail time for Trump. No fines, no probation. He's basically free to go.
So that's it. Case closed.
Well, legally, yes, this specific case is done. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? We have to understand the context. This whole thing started with those hush money payments to Stormy Daniels right before the 2016 election.
Right. And Michael Cohen, his former lawyer, was right in the thick of it.
Exactly. Cohen made the payments, went to prison for it, and said he was directed by Trump. That's what led to these charges. Campaign finance violations, falsifying business records, all that.
And even though the sentence seems light, it still sets a precedent? I mean, is this going to make future presidents think they can get away with stuff? Like, oh, it's just a slap on the wrist?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
Does this erode accountability, or does it actually show that even a former president isn't above the law?
It's almost like it could go either way.
Yeah, for sure. And it gets even more complicated when you think about, can Trump even run for president again?
That's what I was reading about. Can a convicted felon even be president?
Legally, there's nothing stopping him. The Constitution doesn't say anything directly about that, but, practically speaking.
That would be chaos.
Politically, yeah. A complete firestorm. And we're already seeing how divided everyone is.
Oh, yeah, just look at the news coverage. You've got Fox News saying one thing, MSNBC saying the complete opposite. And I even saw some international takes on this. NDTV in India had a whole analysis.
Shows you how big this is. It's not just an American story anymore. It affects how the whole world sees the U.S.
Totally. So, okay, we've got this legal precedent, political chaos brewing, and the media going wild. What do you think? Long term, how does this impact, the presidency itself?
Honestly, it's hard to say. On one hand, it could weaken the idea of presidential immunity. Okay, even a former president can be held accountable.
Makes them seem more human, less untouchable.
Exactly. But then, on the other hand, the sentence was so light, it could actually reinforce that sense of being above the law. Hey, I can do whatever I want and get away with it.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah. And then there's the whole appeals process. You mentioned those Supreme Court searches.
Well, right.
I mean, it's not impossible that parts of this case could end up in the Supreme Court, and then who knows what happens.
That would be huge. A whole showdown between the courts and the presidency.
Exactly. And that brings us back to the bigger picture. This isn't just about Trump anymore. It's about the balance of power, the American legal system, how we view the presidency. It's a lot.
A lot to think about. So for everyone listening, as we keep learning more about this and things develop, ask yourself this. How does this whole thing make you feel about American democracy? Is it stronger because of this case or weaker?
Yeah, that's the question we all need to grapple with. No easy answer.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff we're here to explore, right? So keep thinking about it, and let's see where this all goes.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you.
paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.
If you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, Grainger understands that you go to great lengths, and sometimes heights, to ensure the power is always flowing. Which is why you can count on Grainger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery, so you have everything you need to get the job done. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.